You can click to organic on YouTube as Organic TV. You can click to organic Facebook as Organic TV Entertainment. Organic is making everybody an engineer. Organic keep on making everyone an engineer.
Hello, I can hear you. What are you saying? Are you saying that your gen cannot come up? Okay. Hold on. Let me put it to you. Let me tell you what you have to do. It does not necessarily mean I should come over to your place. This is something you can do on your own, and your generator can come up for yourself. Have you checked the oil gauge? Okay, have you done that? Okay, hold on. Let me put it to you. What you're going to do again? Have you checked your carburetor? Oh, you can't do that on your own. No. I'm calling you from the comfort of my home. It's what I wanted you to do by yourself. Okay, hold on. Let me get myself together. I'm just tossing some noodles in the kitchen. I just came out from the kitchen. Let me get myself together to tell you what you need to do to put a smile on your face so your generator can come up. Okay. I'm coming. You are once again. It's a boy. You got organic. Today my video, just a quick one. I want to tell you the necessary places and where and what to do when your gen is not coming up. What you have to do. Just like my customer called me, is complaining that his gen cannot come up. So hold on, keep pipe low. Let me tell you what and where to go. First of all, if your gen cannot start, the first thing you should do when you're starting a gen, you cannot start, check your oil level. When your oil gauge is low, your gen cannot come up. That is the work of oil alert. Then secondly, if your plug is dirty or your plug is dead, your gen cannot come up. You're going to change your plug or clean your plug. Then third, your fuel tab. You go and check your fuel tab and know if fuel is coming out from your fuel tab by removing the fuel hose and check out if fuel is coming out. That is another one that can make your gen not to come up. Then number 4, you check your carburetor. You unscrew the bolt beneath the carburetor by the side, not directly beneath, by the side. You check if fuel is entering or going out of your carburetor. These 4 things can make your gen not to come up. Then number 5, that hole that the plug came out from, you can add a little oil. Everything about your gen, I'm going to embed the video. The video is going to be linked in this teaching. Holla at me as Organic. So hello, have you seen the video that I've sent down to you? Just watch the video. Click on the video. Follow me, and you're going to link and to see everything you need to know about your gen. And after doing that, you will come and thank me in more later. Holla at me. Once again, it's a boy. Hello, in today's video, I want to show you practically what you should do anytime you want to start a gen and your generator did not come up. So first of all, when you want to start your generator and your generator did not come up, first of all, you check your oil gauge, because this oil gauge has an oil alert. So normally, since the gen is on a flat rate, I was not supposed to carry it up before I can see the oil. The oil is supposed to be on this mouth here. Immediately I open this oil cover, oil is supposed to be on this mouth. So when you are starting a generator, the first thing you should go is to check your oil gauge in your generator. So if you have checked your oil gauge and your generator, you on it and you choke it and you drag it and it did not start, the next place again you should check is this place. That is your plug. You remove your plug because sometimes there will be dirty on the plug. If there is dirty on the plug, it can make your generator not to start. So now this is how you remove your plug. First of all, you must have a plug spinner. So you are going to check some of my subsequent videos that I talk about tools for you to know the basic tools you should have at home. So this is your plug. Now maybe you are checking if the plug is the one that has the issue. This is a cutter and this is your plug. I have unscrewed the plug now. You use this your cutter to brush in every dirty that is on the surface of this plug. What I'm doing, I'm cleaning this plug with this cut. I'm brushing off every data. I'm exposing the terminal. There is a terminal here that causes spark. So when I brush it like this, make sure you did not block this terminal by maybe hitting it or covering it. But when you bring out this your plug, you discover that this terminal is blocked. You can use this is plier and use it to adjust this terminal to open it. But in this place, this terminal is open. You can see it. It's open. It's not going to be too wide. It's not going to cover. So just let it remain a little hole that or the little gap that is being placed there. Now I have cleaned my plug. Now, or if you are starting your Gen 2, it did not start, you can have another extra plug. You remove this old one entirely and put in new one. But maybe you don't have, you want to make use of this your old plug. Then secondly, another way you can know if the plug is the problem, you can place your plug at this starting coil here. Then you on your Gen, it will be on. Then you drag it. Look at how I'm putting it. You drag it. There will be a spark of light here to show you that this plug is alive. So I just drag it now. I saw the spark of light, or you may not be seeing it from far. Then another thing you can equally do is this. You can cover this hole which this plug came out from and drag this your Gen. You want to check if there is pressure, because sometimes if there is no pressure inside this piston and rest inside there, when you are dragging your Gen, it cannot start. So when you drag it, you discover that your Gen is very free. There is no pump sound. There's supposed to be, when you block this hole that plug came out, you drag your Gen, you're supposed to be hearing pop, pop. But when there is no such sound, you can take a little quantity of engine oil and pour it. You can bring your funnel. That's why it's supposed to have funnel. You place your funnel inside that hole that plug came out from and pour in this little terminal oil, little oil. You pour it, it now take you down. I'm not going to put oil in this one because this Gen, it has pressure, so no need of putting oil. It is when you drag it, there is no pressure. So when you pour in that little oil, you come here, you begin to drag this one. You are dragging the status for the oil to circulate inside the piston and rings. So sometimes as a result of lack of fusion, that is where the generator will be very free. So when you put that oil, there will be fusion. Friction will not go out. So when you are dragging it, it will be rubbing, the piston and the engine block will be rubbing together. And then later you may use your hand to block it and just drag it more for it to make that poop sound that will give you the mindset that the piston and rings have come up. Now I want to fix back the plug. Now this is what you do anytime that you are starting your generator and the generator refuses to start. First of all, I say you will go to the oil level. Go and check your oil and know if the oil is leveled. If it's not leveled, you add more oil to make it to be completely leveled, because lack of shortage of oil will make your Gen not to start. Now I've talked about the oil and this plug and the starting coil. Then another place you can check when you are starting your Gen, it refuses to start. It's now the fuel tap. This fuel tap is another place to check. How you can check your fuel tap is you can remove this your hose. This is your fuel hose. When removing your fuel hose, you have to be very careful. Don't just drag it, because you can break this fuel tap. And if this fuel tap breaks inside this tank, it's another major problem. So you can use this your hand and bring something like screwdriver. Then I have pulled out the fuel tap. I use screwdriver to shift it. Then you on your fuel. So fuel is coming out. Then you put back your hose. Then you come back to the. Now you just check the fuel tap to know if fuel is coming out. Fuel is coming out. Now you now come to the carburetor itself. So this is what you do on the carburetor side. You now use your 10 flats to unscrew the 10 knots. This is 10 knots. You unscrew here. You turn it anti-clockwise. You want to know if fuel is inside this carburetor. Now there is fuel. I have removed this side nut. I've turned it clockwise back. So now this oil and plug and fuel tap and carburetor, these 4 places that I just show you how you can go about it, can make your gen not to start. So if your gen cannot start, these 4 places, just step by step, the way I show you is the way you go after it. Then when you have done that and your gen did not come up, then it's when you'll be needing the help of an engineer. I will have taught you how to set your valve in case of if valve is the problem, but that will lead to another major training. So in my next video, or in other of my video that is talking about valve, that is where you now know if valve now is the problem, if the setting of the valve is the problem. So, but this one that I just showed you here are just the minor thing that you should check. The first thing you should check once your gen is not coming up. Sometimes this starting coil, if it's not bringing current, you can make it. So when you use your plug, you inserted your plug in this starting coil on this plug cap, and you are dragging it, is not bringing current that you are seeing at the terminal of the plug. You change another plug, is not bringing current. Starting coil may be dead. It can still make it not to bring a spark of light for the generator to start. So, but the major one is the one I showed you. The starting coil is very hard for it to die. Then this valve too, sometimes it can still make it not to start by when it goes out of from the setting. But those ones are majorly the work of engineers. So, but I'm showing a general touching. So this is how you go about it. Anytime that you want to start a gen, you cannot start. So you are welcome. Once again, it's a man. Stay tuned.